Anyway, someone else that speaking of money is not getting the bread that they think they deserve, which is actually my favorite story of the show today,
Uh-huh.
is Monique.
Oh boy.
Hey! Oh, Mo, how do you ding?
By the way, I think I'm vastly underpaid for this show, but we'll talk about that when it's renegotiation time. But now that we're talking about people underpaid, but let's move on.
Listen, she posted a video
Mm-hmm.
asking people to boycott Netflix. Why? Because they were only willing to pay her 500,000 for a comedy special. She said Amy Schumer got 13 mil for
Mm-hmm.
her special. Chris Rock got 20. Dave Chappelle got 20.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what's the problem? And she wants us to boycott for color bias and gender bias.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is confusing, and that's where I need you. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are black.
And megastars.
No, I'm saying
I
the
understand.
color thing.
No, no,
Okay,
that's
let me
she's
let me
that's the gender bias.
excuse me. Thank you, sir. That's the gender bias. And Amy Schumer is a woman, correct?
Correct.
And that would be the
Racial bias.
okay. Uh, help.
She's getting paid because of the relevancy bias.
Mm.
They're relevant. They're
Mm.
stars. They're working. Tiffany Haddish isn't getting $500,000. Now, in Monique's defense, I don't think she's getting what Amy Schumer's getting right now either. But they're not going to come to Tiffany Haddish and offer her five hundred
Wait,
thousand
wait. And you
dollars.
said in Monique's defense?
In Monique's defense, in Monique's defense, I think that if she were Tiffany Haddish and Amy Schumer,
You
they're
can't
not going to.
compare yourself to Amy Schumer. Let's start
I'm
that off
comparing
right now.
Tiffany Haddish to Amy Schumer.
You can't.
You're right. You might even
Okay,
be
you
right.
can't.
But she's not getting 13 million. But Tiffany Haddish ain't getting 500,000 either.
Okay, fair
So
point.
this is a Monique relevancy bias issue, in my opinion.
She asked Netflix to consider her resume, and they told her we don't go off of resumes. But she
Mm-hmm.
did explain that Amy Schumer, well, this is what Netflix told her. Keep in
Right.
mind, they don't go off of resumes.
And then they quoted her
They
resume.
quoted a resume, and they said Amy Schumer sold out the Garden twice, first off. And she had a big movie over the summer. I can't think of what the name of the movie
And
was.
she had one with LeBron too that was actually really big.
And basically, she's been
She's a star.
extremely current over the past 5 years.
She's a star.
13 million.
That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot to me too. Right?
But the point is that she has some good ass lawyers.
Yeah. Her name's Amy Schumer. Just for the record, Schumer. Like Chuck Schumer.
Thank you. Right. So, my opinion of the situation is number one, Monique, you got to leave your husband.
Yeah, he's giving.
He's
her
the
bad
one who
advice.
negotiated this deal. He's the one that's putting your battery in your back. From what I'm hearing, I heard that they not even really together.
Really?
Now, that's what the streets is saying. My thing is this. The dude is still negotiating your deals. The whole thing as far as her being blacklisted from the whole Precious situation and when her getting the Grammy and she didn't want to do the business or whatever, they said that it was really mainly because her husband was the jerk. He was the one that nobody wanted to work with and all of this and that. And then knowing this and knowing how important your bag is, why do you still have him negotiating your stuff? Even if you are together with him, you don't think it's maybe a good idea that you sit down at dinner and you say, let's try
You're
to
fired. Pass the potatoes. Yeah. This is
my thing is, it's sometimes in life you gotta think about you gotta think about that. And another thing I just want to say before, because I know you're dying. You got
I'm
answer.
not.
I know you got ants in your pants.
No.
My thing is this: who is offered $500,000 and don't take it? Take the money. And then you deal with that after. You don't leave that on the table because guess what? You ain't getting that no
Come
more.
sue me.
You ain't getting that no more.
Come sue me.
Who? Give me some random person, company, establishment that's gonna give Monique $500,000 in 2018 besides Netflix.
And then to call for an absolute boycott.
Right. Then you just gonna turn around and bend over and then shit. You
Fuck
can't
all y'all.
do that.
Nah.
What you were supposed to do is you were supposed to sign them papers. You were supposed to take that bread and then talk shit.
And then be like, yeah, I'll do that shit when I do it.
Exactly.
And come get the money. Come sue me. Send
Who
your lawyers.
is advising you?
Her husband.
Mo, you got to do better.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Nah.
It's not a good look. And I think in this day and age, to go on TV, first of all, I guess you had to use the numbers, but to go somewhere and say, look, I'm turning down that lousy $500,000.
Right.
And
that's beneath me.
Yeah, and people have Netflix because they don't want to pay a cable bill that's more than $9.99 or whatever Netflix is a month. And you're there complaining that you're only getting $500,000 isn't really painting you in a very good light either. You're looking pretty Republican. You're looking pretty Republican at that point.
Everything don't seem like it's been on the up and up with her and her man since they came out with they had this open relationship.
Yeah, actually, it hasn't been right with those two since
not at all.
Since she won an Oscar and only got $50,000 for the role. He also probably negotiated that badass deal.
Yo, listen.
She said she's the most decorated.
Oh, that was a funny lyric.
Comedian in history.
Look at this shit here. Look at this. Look at this shit here.
I did the straw. I wasn't in charge of tops.
Just to let everybody know, I just was about to take a sip of my water and it's loaded with dirt.
But the water didn't touch the top, man.
I know, but
see, the water's nevertheless the straw is clean.
It's disgusting. I don't know what these people in here. This is what they think of me. Anyway, the bottom line is that it's a very sad and unfortunate situation. Monique, everything is tumbling down.
She actually looks good though.
Listen,
you think she's sniffing though? She's pretty thin, but she looks good.
No, I think
Monique looks better than she's looking
years. Taking care of herself, but things is dwindling and it's not looking good.
Or just no money to eat.
It's not. It's Monique got 4 kids. She's only 50 years old. She's
really only 50?
She's only 50 years old. I already know the money is dwindling down, and I just want her to. I like her. I was about to say I liked her, but I like her. You know what I'm saying? But she just really pissed a lot of people off, and she put a bad taste in people's mouths, and they not really feeling her like that.
And honestly,
it makes me sad.
Netflix has made some very hood friendly shows.
Yeah.
The Get Down they didn't have to make. The Evolution of Rap show. I mean, there's a lot of documentaries on there that are really interesting.
I don't want to boycott Netflix.
There's the ones with those dudes. What's your Big Meech?
Right.
There's documentaries about that. Like there's some real good hood shit on there. That nobody else really would be publicizing like that, and you wouldn't be able to see without buying it.
Right.
So I just don't get it. Chris Rock was they gave a ton of money to Dave Chappelle. We watched what was it, New Year's?
After
one of those days, but we watched it. That was hilarious. But they gave him tons of money.
Listen,
Monique was never worth $20 million, $13 million, or $15 million in her career ever.
Damn.
She just wasn't.
Take it all the way there though.
She wasn't though. She wasn't.
I know, but it just makes me sad because I don't like to see nobody fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, if this person and this person and this person is all saying the same thing about your husband, or if this person all saying the same thing about you, guess what? What Grandma said. Then you might need to take a look at you.
Yeah, if everyone's an asshole, and everyone's an asshole, it might be you.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm sorry, Monique. I love you. I'm not boycotting Netflix. Right now, we're in the mid of Greenleaf. We're having a good time. We're watching Greenleaf. Right. It's the second season. I know we're late starting with the Greenleaf people, but Greenleaf is banging.
I never heard of that show.
We are enjoying it. We're watching it on Netflix, and I'm not about to interrupt it for a boycott. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do it.
I just started Luke Cage. I know I'm late on that.
No, I'm not going to do Luke Cage.
I just started because...
No, Luke Cage don't sound good to me.
Well, I was in a hotel for a week by myself.
With the doll, I know.
The doll didn't make the trip.
What I'm saying is that... Oh, and then another thing, too. Remember how Monique used to rip and destroy skinny girls? Oh, you with skinny women.
Now she's skinny now.
Skinny women ain't going to boycott no Netflix for Monique.
No.
I mean, I ain't skinny. I'm
No,
more on the medium
no,
side.
but now and now she and
But I'm
now yeah,
torn. You know what I'm saying? It's the little fat part and then the little skinny part, and I'm still not.
yeah. I'm just
No,
hoping
no,
like
no.
someone I don't respect or I
Mm-mm.
have a lot of respect for doesn't ask for a boycott of Pornhub because that might be a problem for me.